Thanks for tuning in to this another exciting episode of Bending Metal with a Torch. Glad you could make it. Alright, well, you know, I was talking to Kyle up there at that Carter Shed or Industries or Lean-To, whatever it is up there, and I said, you know, I don't seem to be gaining any subscribers. Not that I care, but, you know, maybe a few more would be okay. And he told me that it was because my videos were too good. Yeah. Said they're too slick, they've got good music, and it looks like somebody really took some time to, you know, put out a good product. And YouTube just doesn't care for that. Now, if I hired somebody to come in here and kick me in the nuts, I'm sure that would get me, you know, up over 15,000 subscribers. But I'm a little old for that, so I'm going to take his advice. From now on, I'm going to make these videos in the most slipshod way I possibly can, because that's my only hope for success. Yeah. All that Hollywood stuff that you've all become accustomed to seeing in my videos, that's gone. We're not doing that anymore. Nope. Nope, this is real life. People love them real life shows, you know, where people argue and bicker and stuff. I don't have anybody to fight with out here. I suppose I could grab some kid and slap him around when he goes by, but, you know, they frown on that in this town. So, from now on, I'm going to try to produce the worst videos on YouTube. I'd go for the worst people on YouTube, but that's being taken by that other outfit up there in Canada. Okay, well, pretty nice day. Got the table saw set up today because I've got a plan concerning this front spring mount, and I'll see if I can explain it. If I can actually get down on my knees. Ouch. Okay, this is what I'm doing. These are going to be bolted through here and then bolted from the bottom also. And there's a, you know, it's open area up inside there. Now, there's other spots on this frame that have wooden blocks. And that's the way it came from the factory. And that's the way they use to, you know, fill up any gaps when there's bolts going through the frame. So I think I'm going to make me a block about that long and put it up in here, and bolts will pass through the steel and the hardwood block, and that should keep everything nice and stiff. So we've got a block here somewhere. I don't know what I did with it. Oh, I think it's over there. Anyways, that's the plan. I really don't see why it shouldn't work. You know, because if you just put a bolt through that channel, it's going to try to do this, squeeze together. So we don't want that. So I guess if it was good enough for Henry, I guess it's good enough for me. So let's get to it. I'm going to drag this axle back so I got more room. There we go. Okay. I think this is gonna just about do it. Yeah, I think that needs to come that way just a... I may have to taper this a little bit, get it up in there. Oh, I can't hear nothing. May have to taper this a little bit, get it up in there good. Because I can still feel a gap in there. So, pretty sure I can get it back out. I really hope so. Yeah, we're gonna have to taper it just a hair. Okay, let's see how it fits now. Let's see. I think that's gonna have to, this is gonna have to bend down a little bit. It's not quite right. How's this? Same thing. But I think that's pretty close. I think that'll work. I might want to shave off just a wee bit more. Maybe that'll suck up in there a little bit. I don't know. I can always get my sander in here and run it along there, I guess. Anyways, yeah, that's it. Man, it is unbelievably warm today. And when I say unbelievably, I mean 50 degrees Fahrenheit, which is hard to come by on the, what is the 2nd of December. So normally I come out here in the wintertime and I just work until, you know, until I get cold. But today I've decided to come out after lunch and continue. It's such a nice day, and I want to get some holes put in these brackets. Earlier we got the wooden part up in there, that hardwood block, and now we're going to drill some holes.
this season.
Your holiday music station.
Cedar Rapids Holiday Music Station. Leah 1360 KMJM.
All right. Oh, what do we got here for a camera? Anything? There you are. Man, sometimes I feel like I'm gonna just break in half when I get down on my knees. I'm sure you've all been there. Let's see. Got to get some holes put through this cross member, and this has to be, unlike most things I do, this has to be kind of exact. I wonder if this is even close to being level. Oh, it is. If the rest of it's level, I guess I'm okay. I think I'm going to have to change what I'm doing. I'm going to have to bring this up, because if these aren't level, they're just going to cause all kinds of havoc. So let me regroup here. Okay, we got the big jack under the frame here, and we've got that in the center bubble in the center, I should say. There we go. So now, are we all agreed? It's level, right? We got it the way we want it. Now if I get the other one on there and it's all screwed up, it's going to be your fault. You agreed with me. All right, let's drill some holes in this baby. You get one chance here, bub. Okay, I'm sure that, you know, battery's dead in this, more than likely. Oh, this is going to be a couple forevers. Maybe I ought to put a pilot hole in there. Because that is a lot. That's a lot of steel to go through. I'd give anything for a bigger drill. Let's see how level I'm going. Not bad there. Might have went uphill a little bit there. Oh, not too bad. Yep, getting low. Well, at least we know it'll work. There we go. Now I got to charge up my battery. As usual. But this thing, no matter what I do, when I charge it, is never ready to go. I don't know. It could be me, but, you know, I doubt it. This is a lot heavier material than I'm used to working with. So, we shall see what we shall see. And I think that wood block down in there, that's gonna work out well. You know, I had an incident the other day that kind of made me think about the old days and how much I miss the good old days. You know, the good old days when there was one solitary human being on the face of this earth that knew what the hell he was doing. Man, I went to the store for bread and milk. I went in there and I got my bread and I got my milk in a carton about yay big. It's a quart. I get up to the checkout, which there are 2 checkouts running because they've put in self-checkouts and they are bound and determined that you use them. So the way to get you to do it is they just open 2 of them so that the line goes clear back to the meat counter. You know, in a modern grocery store that's like 2 blocks away. Okay? So that way you get all flustered and pissed off and use the self-checkout. Which doesn't work on me because I like being flustered and pissed off. So it's wasted. Anyways, I get in this line, I finally get up there, and the kid that, you know, obviously has no interest in this job says, "Do you want your milk in a bag?" And I thought, well, yeah, I think I deserve a bag. You know, I don't want to just carry it. I'd like a bag. His next question is, "Do you want the bread in with the milk?" And I thought, yeah, that sounds good to me, because by the time I get home with it, that'll be a tortilla instead of a loaf of bread. I swear. Were we this stupid when we were young? Probably. Oh well, see you tomorrow. Okay. Well, it's about 10 degrees today, so I think we will try out our new heater. Yeah. I don't know if we'll need the fan on it or not. Let's see now. Turn it up to high. Well, she's smoking a bit. We also got this little baby here. Carbon monoxide detector. I don't know. Oh, I got 75 cents in my pocket. Wow. Alright, we'll put some batteries in this thing and test it out. It shouldn't be that hard. Any fool should be able to do this. I'll probably be at it for an hour. Let's see. One goes that way. That one pops out. This one goes back in. That popped out onto the floor. It's gone. I think I got one more in my pocket. Yeah, I don't know where that went.
Welcome to use our voice carbon monoxide detector. Testing. Please wait 2 minutes.
This is riveting material, isn't it? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Holy crap! I gotta do that one more time. Danger, Will Robinson, danger! I might take that into the store. When the line's like, 50 people long, I can stand at the back of it and go. Last time we were out here, we drilled some holes in that stuff, got it on there, and I think what we'll do this time is we'll drill one hole in this side and get them both on there and get them all lined up, so they're good and lined up. And whoops, there we go. And then we'll drill the holes that go up from the bottom and put bolts in those. All right. Okay, well, we got this one bolted on here, and we're drilling the hole now for the second one. I got the holes drilled in these like that, and you gotta stagger these, or you're gonna run into your bolt. So see there, I don't know if you can see that or not, but they got to miss each other. So if you're ever just crazy enough to do something like this, keep that in mind. All right, let's see if we got enough juice to drill one more hole here. We're getting close. Got her. Okay. I think I got a washer and a nut up here. Here's the moment of truth when we find out just how far off I measured. Let's see. Well, I used to have a hammer over here. That is way the hell off. Man, how did I miss that far? We're gonna have to fix that somehow. Things are about to get a little sweary here, so I'm gonna sign off for a little bit. Okay, my battery's getting low. I'm gonna have to file a notch in this so that I can move this up a little bit. So that ought to be fun. Should be done about 4 this afternoon. Nothing like filing a piece of 1/4-inch steel. That'll kill a day. Okay, let's take a look at what we've accomplished today. Doesn't seem like a lot, but oh, I got no room here. Can you see? There's how it's gonna work. I got that big C-clamp on there holding the spring up here, and then these here, where are we at? These here will come up from the bottom, go around the spring, and whoops, and bolt to the top. So, if I can get down here, we've got to finish drilling this hole through here that comes up past this bolt and bolts there. I still got some fiddling around to do with this one to make sure it's even, you know, so we aren't cocked one way or the other. So that's, whoops, my big thumb. I don't know, it's gonna look all right, isn't it? If you can kind of use your imagination. Whew. Well, it heated it up enough in here I could strip off that outside coat. I mean, that's all you really need. I'm happy. If it, I don't know what it got up to in here, 35 degrees, something like that. But that's fine, because it was only 10 degrees when I came out here. And if I can raise it from that up to 30, 35, you know, see, this is melty. So, yeah. Thanks, Mike. You're keeping me warm. All right. I think it's time to go in the house. There was a point where I was really sorry I even started doing this. There was a point where I thought, what are you doing? What are you doing? You had a perfectly functioning vehicle. Well, not perfectly. I mean, let's be honest. But it functioned. And then you tore it apart. Why? Why are you doing that? I don't know. I got nothing better to do. You know, just, I'm retired, so I'm just killing time until, you know, the inevitable.